What if one missile could start the end of the entire world? The House of Dynamite opens like a full-throttle thriller. You feel like you're inside the Pentagon watching every single second tick down. Starts super strong and feels real until it turns into a constant stress loop. What do I mean by a stress loop? Well, it builds up and then it dies down. Builds up, then it dies down. And then it builds up. You getting the point here? And then it dies down or poops out almost. And you're like, what is this stuff coming out of this mouth?
New perspective, same stress. I get you, kid. I understand.
But guys, you'll never find out where that missile came from, or if it's a missile, or what's going on.
Well, that's because the problem, they never progress it. Those sons of a gun.
Now, I did love the technical realism in it. It was fun. That pulled me into it. It felt like being behind the scenes in the White House, seeing how this would happen. But the president, oh my gosh, he seemed so incompetent. Panicking, no grounding. Maybe his wife, who was in Africa doing rich person stuff, he couldn't get a hold of her. So maybe he needed that grounding and he couldn't get it when he needed it the most. Because, you only got like 20 minutes to make decisions. He just falls hard.
Oh my God.
We don't have much time. We need to subscribe. Subscribe now. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out.
No.
We won't. We never do. God, just subscribe.
The film asks what happens if an ICBM heads for the U.S. We see generals, analysis, and politicians scrambling from every angle. I expected a tight, fast-paced thriller where cool heads prevailed. Instead, it's a loop of overreaction and bad decisions. The positive. Now, guys, there are positives in this movie. Actually, I liked it quite a bit at first, so I caught on what was going on. The acting sells tension. The bases, war rooms, command centers all feel authentic. One great moment, a general joking about baseball. Then you see him being very serious and black and white, blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of cool. It's like, oh boy, he knows he's serious too. You really feel the pressure snap. Wait. You don't feel the pressure snap, actually, the negatives, because it never snaps. It's always build up, build up, build up. Another perspective back in time. Build up, build up, build up. Another perspective back in time. And then by the end, with the president, the final cog in the wheel that makes decisions. So I guess a lot of people did pretty good. The president's the main moron. Sorry, Mr. President, you're a moron.
Yeah, and the higher up you go, the more incompetent the decisions get. Especially with this president.
And you're left feeling like, this is it? What happened? I watched the movie for this? Can you be any more vague? Ugh.
Yeah, and after all these resets, we should know more, but we don't. We know nothing about the main theme of what the hell is that thing that's going to kill us.
Panic makes everything worse. When leaders lose control, chaos follows. The real lesson? Stay effing calm. Have a daily practice that keeps you calm. Don't be relying on talking to your wife who's in Africa. In all fairness, I guess I kind of get it, but he was just, to me, it was so obvious. I felt it was so obvious to me when I was hearing the options. I'd be like, sorry. And maybe because I think about that stuff more. I don't know. I don't happen to the guy. I just don't think it's realistic how he acted. Final verdict. This movie could have been great. It really was good in the beginning. And most of the movie's pretty good until they start doing this reset thing. And you're like, well, what's going on here? You're like, And then you're like, oh my gosh. Well, at least by the end of this movie, we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going to go on. And then the president appears to make a really bad decision. And then they just cut to someone standing outside like an isolated base, and I don't know. It's a glowing sun, but it's like, I don't know. And maybe that's a spoiler, but I don't really think it is. It's a warning. It's one of those movies that doesn't end, doesn't tell you what happened. I honestly thought it was a 9 out of 10 for most of it, but by the time it reset 3 times and the president just seemed so moronic, I was like, Pull your arses out of your head, people. Come on, man. What is this? So I'm going to be nice, though, and I'll give it a 4. Fine. A 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10. Guys, if you like these videos, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And until next time.
Peace. Yeah, boy.
If you like videos about movies, TV shows, and even documentaries that we actually take and we find out what they can teach us on how to live better lives, or in some cases, what to not do, then you should pick another one of these videos here. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, or look, just subscribe, please.